That begins with gold locked hundreds of metres underground. It always ends here in gold smelting work. So we are actually the last people to see this gold before it heads off the bank. What I'm watching on the top of that bar there though is the gold dropping temperature really rapidly. So when I poured it, it's at probably over 1200 degrees. And right now, I'd say we've dropped to below its melting point. What I'm looking at is the sort of gold bar. Wondering how it cools so quickly, because it really does. It's like such a small window of time between when it's ready to pour and when it's dead again. The interesting thing about gold is that it's got a couple of interesting properties. It's actually really terrible at radiating heat. So if you think about it, you're sitting in a room with an object that's over 900 degrees. You expect to be able to feel it kind of radiating towards you, right? But you can't. I could hold this stick within millimetres all day and it wouldn't even warm up. But it is 900 degrees, so if you tried to pick it up now,
it would burn your hand.
Yeah. It would be a lot of blood though, cauterize.
No, it just waterise the skin,
yeah. So the reason that it can do that, but I can't feel it, is that gold, while terrible at radiating, it actually makes like a conductor of energy. That's what we use it for in our technology now. So the way that it cooled down so quickly is because the edge of the gold is touching this mould as I'm moving it. If the gold is touching something, it could push its heat or its energy out. If I did this all day, that gold would cool down much quicker because I'm able to remove some of that heat into the stick. We don't have 4 or 5 hours to wait for it to cool down. So we use our knowledge of speed power to kind of speed that process a little bit. Alright, so what you just saw there was the gold pushing its, or conducting its heat or its energy into the water. The water's got its own way of releasing that energy, and that was as steam. So hands up, who thinks that water should be cold?
No way.
Okay.
Won't be cold.
Warm?
Very warm.
What about boiling hot like kettle? Yeah, well the best way
It's
to
cold.
find out is to get someone else to try it. It's actually freezing cold.
Oh, really?
Like colder than
Yeah.
it was this morning. And that gold bar has gone from 900 degrees to about 9 in a few seconds. Okay?
Can I touch? देगा हाथ पे टच करने नहीं देगा लेके भाग जाएगा
Yeah. So what we're left with there is 3 kilograms of what is now, after going through that process, it's now 24 carats. It's 99.99% pure 24 carat gold.
Okay.
That's kind of our standard ingot size. That would head down to a bank on the back of a horse and coach. This one would be escorted by the red coat soldiers.
हमको भी करने देने के लिए बोल
But it is 2024 and we only have the one bar. I was telling the gentleman earlier that gold price has actually gone up, so this 3 kilogram bar that I'm holding now is currently worth $360,000. It is real. And we do need to use the same gold bar. We can't afford to buy a new one every time we'd like to melt something. So we reuse this one that goes in there. We will melt it down, we'll recast it over and over again. That gold we've owned for 37 years now. It's been through that process over 90,000 times. So it is as pure as it's ever going to be. It has been for quite some time. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Next out we go.
चलो चोरी कर देते